Today we're diving into the BMW's S58 engine, the heart of the latest M3, M4, X3M and X4M. This is the high-performance twin-turbo straight 6 that's been getting a lot of attention. If you're curious about specs, reliability, tuning potential, and how it compares to the older engines like the S55, stick around, we're covering everything you need to know. So first off, what exactly is the S58? Well, it's BMW's M version of the B58. The B58 itself is already a fantastic 3-liter straight 6, and BMW decided to take that solid base and turn it into something much more aggressive for their M cars. The S58 is a 3-liter inline 6, twin turbocharged, and comes with direct injection and Valvetronic variable valve timing. From the factory, depending on the model, it puts out anywhere from 473 horsepower in the base M3 and M4 to 503 horsepower in the competition models. Torque is equally impressive, around 406 pound-per-feet in the base version and 479 pounds-per-feet in the competition models. One important thing, the S58 is not just slightly tuned B58. BMW's M division reinforced it heavily to handle higher boost pressures, track abuse, and long-term reliability at higher power levels. Now let's talk about the design. The S58 uses a closed deck block for extra strength, which is crucial for handling high boost. Pistons, rods, and the crankshaft are all beefed up compared to the standard B58. It runs two mono-scroll turbochargers, not a single twin scroll. This setup helps deliver strong power across the rev range while minimizing lag. BMW also reworked the cooling system with additional radiators and an upgraded intercooler to keep things cool under track conditions. It comes with a particulate filter in some regions to meet modern emission standards, but still manages to sound pretty aggressive, especially in the competition models. It revs up to 7,200 RPM, which isn't crazy high, but it's right in the sweet spot for a turbocharged inline 6. So what does that all translate to in the real world? In the M3 competition with xDrive, you're looking at 0 to 60 in about 3.4 seconds. That's supercar territory from just a few years ago. The base rear-wheel drive cars are a little slower off the line, but still blisteringly quick. One of the coolest things about the S58 is how flexible it feels. It pulls hard from low RPMs thanks to those turbos, but it doesn't run out of breath at the top end either. It's very different from the older naturally aspirated M engines, but it's one of the best turbo 6s BMW has ever made. Alright, now reliability, something everyone always asks. The S58 is still relatively new, but so far it's proving to be very solid, because it's based off the B58, which has already built a reputation for being one of the BMW's most reliable modern engines. The S58 benefits from that development. That said, a few things to keep in mind. High pressure fuel pump issues have been reported in rare cases, but nothing widespread. As with any turbo engine, carbon buildup on the intake valves could become a problem long term since it's direct injection. And of course, regular maintenance like oil changes is critical. BMW says long-term intervals are fine, but if you plan to keep the car or tune it, do your oil every 5k to 7k miles, not every 10k or 15k. Overall, it doesn't have the crank hub issues that plague the S55, and it seems to be holding power very reliably. Now let's talk tuning, because this is where things get really exciting. The S55 responds incredibly well to tuning. With just a tune and maybe upgraded downpipes, people are already pushing these engines to 600 plus horsepower without touching the internals. Some builds are even going past 800 horsepower with the upgraded turbos, and the block handles it. That closed deck design and forged internals really pay off. Of course, you'll want supporting mods, stronger clutch if you're manual, or upgraded fueling if you're going beyond the stock turbos. But the platform itself is extremely strong. For anyone into the aftermarket performance, this is one of the best modern BMW engines to play with. Quick comparison to the old S55 from the previous M3 and M4, the S55 was also a 3-liter twin-turbo straight-six, but it had an open deck block and was more prone to issues like the infamous crank hub problem. The S58 is basically a more refined, more robust evolution. It sounds better, it's smoother, and it's built to take more power safely. Most people agree it's a major improvement. So to wrap it all up, the S58 is BMW's answer to the modern turbo era. It's powerful, it's reliable, it's tunable, and it delivers the kind of performance you'd expect from an M engine. Whether you're looking at it from a daily driving perspective or as a base for a crazy build, it's one of the most exciting straight sixes out there today. Let me know what you guys think. Do you prefer the older, high-revving, naturally aspirated M engines, or are you all in on this new turbocharged era? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more deep dives on BMW engines. Thanks for watching, I'll see you in the next one.